lot more forward. Yes, they have the low ground, but they can't stay protected. Trust the process, fighting against the blue zone. They have elementary there. Two Nepali teams going close to each other.
Let's see then, as we're about to enter phase 7. Saga just out of the zone, but he's managed to make his way in. Pooh Man is down, Junior is down, and they're going to be 3 kills here for Trusty Process. More points for them, as it's going to be a shooting gallery as Orange Rock make their mark now, pushing forward. But look at Neo in the wing behind. 4 of the players from Orange Rock, but I think the Rock is actually in the way, making things very awkward. Hyozo may actually be able to see just the barrel coming out from Vexy, but again, I'm not sure. This is so hard to see.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah, we have the third person overlay, but let's see then. Spots out the toes. Can't quite finish the deal, and eventually he will. So, 10 seconds remaining before the blue zone begins to come in again. Can't believe I'm saying 7th phase here on Sandhawk. But again, Neo there towards the west on our map, but he's going to be shooting them down, as is Trusty Process. But it seems like Neo's just going to play the patient game here.
Yeah, but look at this. Look at Trust the Process. They return. They get 2 knocks onto Orange Rock, and they return the re-frag, the re-knock onto one member of Trust the Process. Neo, he's on low health. He's on low ground. It's going to be very tough as we've got 4 teams left, 10 players alive.
But there's a team we haven't even spoken about this whole time, Imperium, and that is Megastars. Final Boss, Kisley, etc. All of them just chilling out, hanging out, having a good one.
Well, let's see what goes on. As Orange Rock, look at Sugar connecting onto the members of Orange Rock as Megastars get eliminated.
As I say that, they get eliminated. Well, what can you do? That's the caster's curse. But either way, Trusted Process coming in. Orange Rock eliminated 3rd. But look at Neo there. Eventually, he'll go down to the blue zone unless he gets extremely lucky with it, but I doubt that. Trusty Process have to try and find Neo here. It's going to be a free win here. They've won it. There's no way Neo can take this one. It's going to be an Entity top 2 finish. It's going to be a Trusty Process win here, unless by a miracle the zone just favors Neo, but I highly doubt it. Again, Dave is going to be licking his lips there, ready to get on the analysis desk just to say how right he truly was. But Trusty Process, they know there's one player alive. They're charging around, trying to spot him out. Maybe, maybe he sees him. Oh,
could we see one of them jump off the cliff and get the 360?
Oh, we might see it here from Dooku.
Why not? You got 4 members strong. Try it with 1. Try, we saw ETG Brawlers do it with the vehicle in one of the previous games.
Right. The zone is coming in. Neo's just going to die into the zone here. As we just wait patiently. It seems like they may just jump off as well. It's going to be the kill to come in shortly. Neo just trying to move a little bit, but he's going to be in the open. But again, he's not spotted. The zone coming in ever so slightly. It is going to cut him off. He will eventually die. And this is going to be the win here. The chicken dinner for Trusty Process. Calms down Shagar, goes for the spray, but actually downs himself. The grenade is down as well, and eventually he will be finished. The play zone takes out Neo. And as we said prior, it's Trusty Process with their first win here.
We had 3 chicken dinners in a row for ETG Brawlers, and the first team to, of course, break that duct it is Trust the Process. Great job coming out from them. The Nepali team, 1 of 4 Nepali teams being represented. Myself and Dave, you guys were right. Let's see what they can
gaming in the court.
They did, and you did just mention Entity. I'm looking forward to seeing how well they did. Actually, now that I did mention it here, it is Entity Gaming ending up in 2nd place. They did get 21 points. I think this more or less secures them in the top 16 spot, if I'm not mistaken. Not definitively, though, but it is progress.
Yeah, I mean, they had pretty solid placements all day long. The last 2 games, they've kind of been upping their kill count. Remember, we got 2 days, 8 games per each group. They just need top 16. Yeah. We're over here. We're not saying it's done, right? There's definitely still a day they can definitely still flop and get 1 point each game. But Trust the Process, Entity, and then of course Brawlers, who actually went out in 7th place this previous game. Those 3 teams from Group A should be looking good coming into tomorrow and qualifying for the next
thing is, what we can't forget about is because of how little points you get for coming in last place, 1 chicken dinner basically gets you in a top 16. Like, it doesn't 100% do so, but that's 20 points. And if you're a team who's getting last place time and time again, I think Mayhem got out relatively last place in the last game as well, and Solstice Squad in particular, they got 16th last time, I believe, and then really struggling in this one, in 15th. That's 2 points for them. So all you have to do is just win 1 chicken dinner, and you're, I want to say you're guaranteed through. Like, I find it hard to believe that you wouldn't be able to make it from that.
Or place around second and third and get a bunch of kills, something like that. That seems
The day we did have, let's take a look at the overall standings now, since we're coming into the final moments of day one. And of course, ETG Brawlers going to be leading the charge. 102 points, 37 of those coming from kills. They have more points than a lot of teams. Let's just keep that in our mind. 37. Let's see where the cutoff is at 37 points in general over course of the standings.
Yeah, and then underneath them is Fnatic with 63 total points. Trusty Process with 62. Godlike, no chicken dinners, but somehow still managing to be up there in the 4th place position with 55 points.
But look at 0 Degree. I mean, they've had terrible performances in the last 2 matches of the day, right? The first 2 were good, the last 2 were bad. They're still 7th place.
No
like,
chickens.
they're still top 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Seoul, however, despite the fact that they were absolutely horrendous, it's like the opposite of 0 Degree, who had 2 terrible starting games. They had 2 pretty decent games in the end. Now they find themselves at 8th.
Well, Mayhem and Mega X not going to be in the top 8. Maybe they're going to be in the top 16. I would guarantee it that they're going to be there, as we're going to look to, well, those teams who are currently safe at the moment to make it through into the finals. Remember, this is just the prelims. You can see Mayhem currently in 9th place, Mega X 11th. Keep in mind, they were in 22nd place, and because of that one victory they did have, they jumped to 11th. Mayhem was in 18th, and they jumped to 9th. That's how impactful getting to late game can be.
Good for them. So if you are any of these teams, I want to say around maybe 13th on down, you're in the hot zone. Definitely. That's like 100% hot zone.
Well, I'd say
even
if you're in
9th.
10th or lower,
10th
you're in
or
the
lower?
hot zone. Because
40?
one chicken dinner, that's 20 points. And that could shoot teams up past you. I'm not saying like it's obviously
Yeah, well, let's see what the
safety,
next
but-
page. Let's see what the next page. I mean, let's see. 40 points. You think 40 points? I mean, yeah, one chicken dinner could do it. But do we see teams down here getting that chicken dinner? I mean,
Orange Rock has the potential. I
Orange
think
Rock has the potential.
there's quite a few teams out there that have the potential. Even Salty Squad.
Salty
They've
Squad.
had not a great performance, but again, they finished so well in the group stage. We just want to see them show up.
They
I
need
do
more
still
kills.
think INS can take this. If they get at least one
chicken dinner.
Yeah, one chicken dinner, they'll be fine here. But it's, remains to be seen.
You never know, but definitely one of the squads over here that we did not expect. I mean, Orange Rock. Hopefully tomorrow they will have their final 4 games. Hopefully they got some new strategy. They went over their VODs tonight. They're going to be coming in hot and heavy tomorrow.
The scary thing is, they're from Group A, right? So Dark has to be there. The support player for ETG, he's got to be there. There we go, number 2, 13 kills for him. But look at that.
Wow.
Woo! Is that right? 23 kills?
Yeah, that's right. I mean,
You got to trust the process, man.
Process, man. Going to be racking up being the kill leader over there. 23, and then we had, like you mentioned, Dark with 13. Oh, we got another brawler showing up there, 11 kills. Entity Gaming, Jonathan. That was your squad coming into today, showing up on the kill leaderboard as well.
I do want to point out that the kills of Shagar doesn't have that much damage on him, though, which just goes to show that
Hey,
there's
he's
a lot.
confirming the kills, okay?
Yeah, I know, but it just goes to show that there's a lot of good crossfires, a lot of good team setups that they have been doing. It just shows you how efficient they are at setting up sort of closed areas, I suppose.
Then the superstar Scout from Fnatic going to be rounding out in 5th place with 9 kills.
Not too bad, not too shabby indeed. But let's take a look at the overall stats over the course of today, because it's obviously nice to see a couple of tidbits here or there. Only 1 vehicle kill. We got to change that tomorrow, hopefully. But you can see a lot of grenade kills. You want to see utility being
it doubled.
buffed up.
Yeah, it doubled since the last time we saw it. It was 9, now it's 18. Same thing with the airdrops.
Yeah, I think it was 7 even.
Was it 7?
Yeah, and now it's definitely a lot more, which means that teams are starting to get a little bit more confident trying to go for those airdrops.
Starting to recognize the importance of the care packages. And then, of course, total kills, 338 as a whole. That's the entirety of all the squads pretty much dying.
And that's more kills than I get in probably 3 years of playing, to be honest.
88 headshots over there. I don't know what the percentage adds up to